So in conclusion, if Bitcoin is able to break out of this descending wedge, get over 9,000 US dollars, I think there's a great chance that within the next month, we're going to be testing not only 10,000, 11,000, but possibly $14,000 per Bitcoin and up. Wow, welcome back to the channel, everyone. As you can see from that clip, we predicted this huge increase in Bitcoin's price that we can see right about here. And so far, everything is coming true. In this video, I want to kind of take a deep dive and go a little more into detail about what is next for Bitcoin's future, what's going to happen next with Bitcoin's price. We're all wondering, that is what we're all waiting for. So that's basically what's going to be going on in this video. And I do have a few small announcements before we really just jump into it. My team and I have been considering giving away a fraction of a Bitcoin. So guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a subscribe and like, and that's how you can be entered into the giveaway. And leave a comment with the hashtag BTC for life or hashtag BTC. So we'll have another update on that coming soon. But guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. We can just jump right into it. Another announcement I want to get out of the way as well. I've been getting a lot of messages, private messages from some big crypto channels who are a little upset that I'm giving away these secrets and a little upset that I'm opening the world's eyes to cryptocurrency TA and the nature of cryptocurrency YouTube. These are secrets they don't want me to share with you guys. So that's really exciting. And it just, to me, it confirms that we're doing the right thing. Guys, if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. But mainly what I want to talk about in regards to TA today on this video is a huge breakout coming with Bitcoin. We're kind of teeter-tottering on the edge right now. We're kind of teeter-tottering between having a massive fall and teeter-tottering also between potentially having a massive break to that 11K area, which was huge support for the last few months in that descending triangle you can see right there. You can see that right there, and you can see this kind of descending wedge that has kind of taken the place there. So that's mainly what we're going to be doing in terms of TA today. The other announcement that I do want to make as well, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to just leave comments about your favorite cryptos you might want me to review, because you know, I've decided that maybe once or twice a week we're going to take a deep dive into other cryptos besides the big main cryptocurrencies that a lot of you guys love to watch, that a lot of you guys love. So that's really exciting as well. And guys, you know, I don't promote affiliate links on this channel and I don't take donations. And that's just another way that you can tell that I'm sincere and, you know, not to hate on all these other crypto channels, but they're in it for the money, for the most part. Some of these guys are really just really bad guys, just really, really bad people. Guys, you gotta watch out. These people are trying to take advantage, and I'm here to tell you that with our TA, my team and I's TA, and with the community that we've built, the great comments, the great support that we've been getting, we can rise above, and we can kind of just bring some truth and justice to this world. And I think that's really what it's all about. So guys, without any further ado, let's just jump into some TA right here in regards to Bitcoin. So on the daily here, you can see something very clear. We were trading within this descending wedge. So I want to highlight that here. You can see it's pretty broad, and it actually encompasses part of this triangle that you see here. This triangle that broke down. This is not a wedge because it's a triangle. This is a wedge because it's not a triangle. And then what you saw is we traded in between this region. From September 24th all the way to October 25th. Basically an entire month we traded in this region. And it was a very tight region. It was about 7,800 to 8,600, less than $1,000 region. And what happened? As you can tell, or as you saw from the beginning of the video, we predicted what was going to happen. Once we broke out of this very tight channel, man, there was some clear bouncing to the bottom of this wedge. You can see that right here. My team and I forecasted this. Bottom of this wedge. And then we bounced to the very top of this wedge, but that's not it. The story didn't end there. Many people were expecting the story to end here. But based on my team and I's data, we forecasted that, in fact, it would break up to 10,000 US dollars, but it actually surpassed our forecasts and hit 10,300, 10,400 even before, on some exchanges, before plummeting back down, although it has really not plummeted too far down. It's actually just at the kind of finding support at the top of this wedge right here. And let me just make sure I have all my indicators turned on here. Yeah, let's turn on this one. We have the 200 with the 21 and the 50 EMAs. So very good. So let's get back into this deep dive here. If we want to switch to the 4-hour, you can see a little bit of a different picture. So you can kind of zoom in on this wedge. So these lines here still represent the wedge. And by the way, guys, at the end of this video, I am going to make a prediction that you're 100% going to want to stay tuned for that on where my team and I forecast the next 2 days of Bitcoin's price. That's to me, I'm super excited to talk about that. It's probably going to be the best part of the video. But we got to get through the TA first to kind of just set the basis, kind of just get the background of the TA, and then we can jump into the better stuff. So here we have the top of this descending wedge, and right here we have the 21 EMA, this light blue line, right here, right? And what we see here is that this 200 and the 50 EMA have actually crossed, and that, I believe, is what people have been referring to as a death cross, right here, when the 50 actually surpasses the 200 EMA. Right here. There's a lot of different names for it. The crescent, the devil's crescent, the death cross. There's a lot of different names, and that's the thing about TA. You can kind of, it's kind of up for speculation. It's not an exact science, and every single channel will tell you that. Every single person will tell you that. It's not 100% guaranteed exact science. It's up for interpretation, but overall, these patterns do abide by the law of thermodynamics. And what I mean by that is we take this, we have somewhat of a little triangle forming, and let me just zoom in so you guys can get a really good picture of this, right? So this is on the 4-hour, and if you were on the daily, which I can move over to real quick, you wouldn't necessarily see that. It just looks like a few lines, and that's why we have to zoom into these tighter, very, very tight time frames. Okay, so here we go. So here, excuse me, 1 minute. I get messages out the wazoo all the time from people asking, why haven't I made a course? Guys, I do this for free. I'm not going to make a course. I'm not going to charge you guys for this knowledge. There's plenty of other people out there scamming, absolutely just scamming you. And I refuse to be one of those people. So here we go. So we have this somewhat of a triangle. So what this is a low, and then we have a higher low. Okay, so we have 1, we have 2, a low and a higher low. And then what we have here, we had the top here, we had a high, and then we had a lower high. So what is that? A low, higher low, high, lower high. So to me, to my team and I, what that is indicating is a potential triangle formation, some sort of a wedge formation. So the pattern is just consolidating. And guys, this is where we expect a breakout right here. And this is kind of getting down to the meat and tomatoes of this video. Things are just getting really tight here. And if we just draw this to completion, to climax right here, draw this to climax, we have only about a day or two before we see this absolutely bust, absolutely pop off, explode. So we have very little time, and I think at this point we're going to have a breakout. And guys, this is where I'm going to make a prediction. This is what everyone's been waiting for. This is the meat and potatoes here. So about a 13% move we expected out of this. This triangle breaks down on the 4-hour. I think in the very short term, and again, we're testing some critical areas, we're going to have another 14% move. We're going to have another 14% move from the top of this candle, and I forecast that we're going to test this line up here around the 11,000 almost. 11,000. And let me just kind of draw that out for you in candle form, what that might look like. Maybe something like this, right? So these candles are a little spaced because I'm freeballing here. But yeah, roughly to test at 11,000. And if we break support, if we break resistance right there, again, this is what it looks like on the daily chart. If we break resistance right here and get above that, which was heavy resistance over the past few months during this descending triangle, this down triangle, this triangle, then what we would expect is a big break above here, and pretty much from there, it's anybody's guess. It could go up to 20,000 by the end of October. Although, guys, that's super bullish. I really don't expect that to happen. I'm not a moon boy on this channel. I'm very realistic, and I try to stay grounded. But it could have a huge breakout here. So that's basically it, guys. Make sure that's going to be it for this update. I'm going to be back later with another update. I'm going to be probably doing 4 to 5 updates. I'm just kidding. 4 to 5 updates per week, not per day. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're new, make sure to do everything mentioned previously at the beginning of the video. Hit the like, subscribe. Make sure to enter for the chance to receive some mail from me as well. I do want to send out some mail. I do want to send out some gift cards and just some fan mail to our guests, to our fans. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and remember,